If you're working with complex scenarios, or even multiple scenarios at a time, it might be too much to go into each one and search for the information you need to tell you how things are progressing. To help with this, scenario owners have access to the executive summary, which provides an overview of a given scenario. So let's take a look at that. So here, from my scenario management page, when I click on the Actions menu, I have the executive summary option at the very bottom of the list. I'll just open it up, and as you can see on this page, I have the main elements of my scenario listed out, such as who created it, various dates, what type it is, its objectives, who has access to it, a visualization of its targets, and an overview of its work areas. At the top of this page, I also have a few buttons. The first one toggles between text view and picture view, showing data on this page in different ways. And the second button allows me to share this summary with other users, bearing in mind that only users with full control or read-only access to the scenario will be able to see the information here. The third button adds this page to my favorites, and the last one allows me to export this summary to a PDF. Since your scenarios are sandbox environments that multiple users could be working on, a lot of things can change, and it may be necessary for you to have visibility into work that's been done over time and by other users. The solution gives you a few options to view such information. So let's take a look at the activity log. Here is where you'll find any changes made to the framework of the scenario, so information about when it was created and who created it, whether or not the targets have been met, and if that scenario was shared with other users. You can also use this page to keep track of the approval process, and export this list to Excel by clicking here. If we go back to the Actions menu from the Scenario Management page, we also have the Audit log. This tracks all the changes to the data within the scenario as work is done by users. So you'll see entries about new objects, objects that have been moved, deleted, or delimited, and of course the users who performed the actions. This list can also be exported to Excel from the button up here. And then finally, we have the Changes report. This page lists all the changes between when the scenario was created and when you generate the report, which you can do by clicking on Prepare New Report over here. What's different between this and the audit log is that if an object was changed multiple times, the changes report will only record the final change. But the audit log will keep track of every single one. So once again, this report can be exported to Excel if needed, and it's very useful when preparing to write back your scenario to your connected ERP.